What's going on? Dang, I can't feel my tongue. What's going on Facebook? Say, man, welcome to another installment of Two Man with an Opinion, man. We coming on extra early, man. We normally come on at 8, but we gonna hit y'all at 6. So before y'all go club, since Houston is back open 100%, before y'all go and do what y'all do without a mask, don't have a mask and watch this show at 6 o'clock. Cause I know that's what y'all do, man. Big boy, we ain't came on at 6 in a ever.
Ever. We still was late because you said 6. It's 6:10.
But first of all, I was here. Before 6.
You were.
But you had to go change your shirt.
And then look, we got the same damn shirt on. What the man? That's
say, man. We
looking like fat M&Ms.
That's all right, man. It's all right, man. Hey, man. It's okay. We're looking like Voltron, man.
Voltron.
Yeah, we looking like
I like that. I like that.
That's what's up, man.
The lion.
Yeah. Say, man, I know y'all ain't used to this 6 o'clock, man, but y'all know about it. We told y'all we was coming on at 6. So come on the live, man. Tune in before y'all go and get y'all happy hour on. What time happy hour start?
I don't know.
Like 5, 6
I ain't no drinker. No.
Well, I know some of y'all get ready to go there, but before you go there, come get some of this meat and potatoes, man. We got a nice one for y'all today, man. But before we do that, y'all know how we normally do it, man. And my boy said he got a good grind.
I'm good.
You ain't gonna hit him with what you thought.
I'm good. Life is good. I'm grinding.
You grinding
the same shirt on. Yeah. I look like your father. That ain't what I'm trying to do.
Hey, man, it's not a bad thing, man. It's a good look, man. But what we gonna talk about tonight is what are the pros and cons of co-parenting?
Wow, that's a big one, bro. That's a big one.
And we need them like this on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday.
You know what? We them like that on a Monday.
You know what I'm gonna do, man?
Don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that. Hey, man.
After you.
Hey, man.
Hey, no. Hey, because you know you done co-parented 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Wow. You gonna throw my stats out there like that?
Hey, you got to. Sometimes you got to. So let me ask you, brother. What, in your opinion, because we are just two men with an opinion.
Yeah.
You're so fat. Yeah. What to you? What are the pros? First let's go with the pros. That's how we gonna split it up. Okay. Let's go with the pros of co-parenting in Marcus Hope's freshly edged head. I see you. Hey, y'all see?
I would do that.
Hey, y'all see? He got his edge up all that.
Right profile. Yeah, and my beard game nice.
Hey, and you can tell they sprayed him with that paint. Yeah, they painted your ass. I can tell because it's extra black around there.
They painted me, bro.
Yeah, hey, I don't see no gray. Yeah, they got you. That's why you're so shiny with the armor all on the top.
Hey, man. What I really think one of the major pros I think to co-parenting is the kid get to have, instead of 2 parents, 4.
Yeah.
So you get twice the love, twice the care,
right.
You get twice of all of that. That's one of the main things, if not anything else, I would say, when you co-parent and everybody that's in the situation is mature.
Right.
Like, if you have half that's immature and the other half mature, that's nothing but chaos.
Right.
But the pro is if you have all those people involved and everybody's mature, that's a win-win for that kid.
Yeah.
Female or male, whatever extracurricular activities they got, as far as the push, support, when they down, instead of having one that help them pick themselves up, you got 2, 3, 4. So I think that's a major pro when you co-parent. Now, the flip side of that is, if one or the other still want to be with each other,
that's an issue.
Now it's an issue and that's a con.
Wow.
But like you said, what are the pros? And I think for me, from what I've seen and from what I've had to experience, the major pro was that kid had twice the love and support with anything they had to deal with. So you're not just getting it from my perspective. You're getting it from my wife and then your mama and her husband's perspective. So now it's like the chances of this kid getting past whatever they're dealing with increases times 4.
Wow.
You know
and there's more people to talk to.
More people to vent to. Because mama may not understand, daddy may not. But if you got that same bond with mama's dude, for whatever the reason may be, it's like, you know what? I didn't even think about it that way because daddy didn't. That don't make daddy a bad dad. Right. It's just that he looked at it from another perspective.
Exactly.
How can that kid fail when that's the, you know what I'm saying? When that's the recipe and that's the understanding all 4 of y'all have. That's an ultimate win-win. That's the main thing for me, man. The pro with co-parent. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I ain't been in no co-parent situation, but just like you, I coach, and you're right. I have seen it to where I looked out, and this kid had looked like 6 people. Like, damn, how many parents is it? Man, and he was great. He was great. Had a great game.
Support system, outstanding.
Hey, after the game, he ran over to the. I ain't know who the mom and dad. Everybody was just loving on him.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Yeah. I mean, I've seen it to where it can go bad too, though. Yeah.
At the game.
At the game.
Yeah.
At the game.
I seen that too.
Yeah.
I seen that too. Sometimes, man, when people come to the game, parent-wise, it comes more about the parent than the kid that's playing.
Exactly.
And that's so bad coming in it. Oh, I'm going to put his name and number on the front and the back.
Yeah.
You just don't have it on the front.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to out-cheer you. How you going to out-support somebody and that's both of y'all kids?
Yeah.
And y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I think a lot of times the parent make it about them.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's about who we are. It's really about the number that's on your shirt that you supporting.
Right.
But you make it about you and what kid want to be a part of it. Man, I just want support.
Right.
I don't want all that to have to come and getting the support I'm getting. Like,
exactly.
Why is it even about that? So that's a major con because I don't think a lot of people think about it like that until the kid is impacted.
Yeah.
And then when he shut down, it's like, where's all this coming from?
What's going on?
Yeah. You didn't just know and see and realize what you was doing at that game? Like, you really, instead of cheering me on, you embarrassed me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Now, depending on the age of the kid, he or she may not say it, but that don't mean it ain't what they thinking.
Yeah.
So, for me, coaching, like you do, I see a lot of single moms dropping their kids off. I rarely see a lot of dads, but I do sometimes. But just imagine if they had that extra help.
Yeah, man.
So when mama can't come, daddy and his girlfriend can come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When daddy can't come, mama and you know what I'm saying? So when it's a support system and you co-parent and y'all have a system and everybody in that system is catering to their kid, how can that kid lose in life? Not just sports, we're talking about sports, but how can that kid lose in life when he have a support system when 4 grown people is looking out for this kid's best interest? I don't see how that kid can fail, bro.
I was, I had all my kids with my wife. We ain't, Lord forbid, something happened, but man, that's one of my biggest fears of having to raise my child or my kids from around the corner. Man, and I was thinking about it, and we brought up, what we was gonna talk about. I was talking to my wife, and she say she'll be cool with it, but I don't believe that. The co-parent stuff, man. I don't think I could do it. I really don't.
It ain't for everybody, but what I will say, man, I've been on both sides of what I'm finna say.
Right.
I've seen some people that don't take my son around.
Exactly.
Don't take my daughter around that girl.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, at the end of the day, you don't trust that I got our kids' best interest at heart.
Yeah.
But when there's still some attachment, there's still some feelings, that's what leads to a lot of that being said.
Yeah.
But if y'all really good and green and mature, long as you know and I trust that you got somebody around my daughter or son that's gonna do right by them, I trust your decision.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have people that's jealous. Man, y'all better not find out. If I find out, you won't see her again. You won't see him again. So now it started becoming about you instead of the kid.
Right.
That's a major con to me when it comes to co-parenting. Like you have people that say that and give that. How you gonna get that kind of stipulation?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't have that girl around my son or my daughter. But you ain't even around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that woman that you don't want to be around your daughter can really give her what you lacking in giving her as a woman. Does that make you less of a woman? No. Your job may not allow you to be there.
Exactly.
But this woman's job may be different. And she can instill in this girl that you can't because of your job. You giving her provision. I mean, you providing.
Right.
But the other things your daughter need and lacking, this other woman can give because her hours and her work schedule allows it.
Yeah.
Everybody don't think like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would that be the first thing? Don't take my child around another woman. And I guarantee you a lot of women have done it, bro, because I've been in this situation before.
So you can have the woman tell you, don't bring my baby around.
I done had that to happen, bro.
Wow.
But when it happened, I was like, okay, is this really about you or is this really about our son?
So turn it around. Have you said, hey, don't have Junior around?
The only thing I've ever said was, don't have my son around somebody that's gonna do him harm. You know what I'm saying? Because then you and him gotta see me.
Right.
If it ain't that, I'm good with it because at the end of the day, I have to trust that his mom, and I do trust his mama not gonna let nobody just handle our son because she know how ignorant I'm gonna get behind mine. So she not gonna do that. But it takes a mature person to say what we talking about.
Right.
If I still kind of want my baby mama, I'm gonna use don't bring him around another dad as an excuse for her not to move on.
Right.
If I really still want her. But if I don't want her and we good and we mature, hey, your life don't stop because me and you ain't rocking.
Right.
Go move on, be married. Now my son has that man that's in the house with you and me in his life. Yeah. That's how I look at it. How many people think like that, bro? Probably not too many, bro. Yeah. Because everybody ain't that type of mature.
Exactly. But you know, what I will say, what I do not like is baby mama. I don't like baby mama. I don't like the word baby daddy.
Well, they call baby daddy sperm donors.
Oh!
That's what they call them, not sperm donors.
Damn.
That's what they call them.
Wow. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that baby mama.
They call them sperm donors and baby mamas.
Wow.
But you know, that's been going on and been being said for a long time, bro.
I think we need to put together a movement. No more baby daddies.
No more baby daddies.
You gotta say something else. What is the kid's father?
You got some that say kid's father, bro. But you have a lot of
something. You gotta do something
baby
else.
daddy, baby mama drama. That's kind of has a ring to it, baby mama drama. Baby daddy drama. They kind of go together. It's been said for years, bro.
You know what else go together?
What?
Nigga.
It do.
So, dude, and that's been going together for years.
Now, granted, we can change the narrative. I'm not saying we can't.
Yeah, we need to.
How many people are going to really say, you know what, you're right and do it? Because a lot of times, they are the baby mama and baby daddy that's doing some of the stuff that don't need to be being done. That's how that's what I've seen, but what I've seen don't speak for the masses.
Right.
That's just what I've encountered and what I've seen in the past, bro. Like,
yeah, and you know, and I've heard people where they just abbreviate it, BM, BD.
Yeah. Oh, you know all of it. You know all of it, huh?
I heard it. I'm like bowel movement. I what the hell? I didn't know what it was. You know, yeah, BD. You know, I grew up in 80 for a little while. Black Disciple. Like, which one is it? I didn't know. Hey, you
Black
know,
Disciple.
Hey, but all joking aside, man, how would you feel if Junior called you and said, "Pops, hey man, this dude done put his hands on me. He done whooped me." Do you have? Is it an understanding between you and your child's mom? I didn't say baby mama. You and your child's mom.
I see how you clean it.
Yeah. You and your child's mom about the discipline, because that's a hot button. Because that's one of the reasons I'm like, man, if another dude touch my child, I'm attacking.
Hey man,
I'm attacking,
hey,
bro.
Man, look.
I'm sorry. Hey, even if my kid is wrong, you finna catch these hands. That's just what it is.
Let me. Hey, come here. Let me let y'all in with this. Hey man, at the end of the day, my son got a daddy that's active in his life.
Right.
I don't need you to play daddy at that moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm not gonna do, and I've said this, I'm not gonna okay my son disrespecting another man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't need you to chastise that, run that by me.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, because we're not in the same house, I'm not gonna say, man, you can't say nothing to my son. Like at the end of the day, you're a man.
Right.
So I'm not gonna okay my son disrespecting you because you're not his dad. No, I don't move like that. But the moment my son called me and you put your hands on my son, I'm not trying to hear nothing you saying, bro, on why. Because you know he got an active daddy that's involved in his life, bro. I'm not one of them just come and call every now and again type of daddies, or I'm only coming to try to handle you because I feel like you're doing my son wrong. Nah, man, I don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? Like every day, like my son called him coming. His mama know that. And before it even gets to me, his mama probably gonna beat him up. Okay. Truth be told, that's how we get down about ours.
That's
good.
What I'm saying? That's good.
Now, do everybody do that?
Yeah.
Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some people, as crazy as this may sound, man, they will allow the other guy or the other woman to do some certain things to the kid just to get back at who they're not with no more.
Wow.
If we just gonna keep it above.
I ain't never heard of that.
Man, people do that all the time.
Wow.
They're not gonna admit it. You know what I'm saying? Of course they ain't gonna admit it because it's gonna make them look real, real crazy. But everybody ain't as solid as they seem in front of the camera, in front of social media.
Right.
We talking about how you are behind closed doors when it's just you and the child.
Yeah.
Because there's some people, mindset to be, he ain't mine.
Right.
I didn't create that. I didn't make that. So why am I gonna give him or her what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people do that. Now, how many people gonna admit that? Come on, man. That's gonna expose who you are.
Right.
So that's why co-parenting is so important, and it has to be mature people involved, bro. The moment somebody in that situation, because you can have the baby daddy. I'm saying baby daddy.
Yeah. We can
have a dad.
Yeah.
Manipulating the situation to make the mama mad and jealous.
Right.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
You can have a female trying to make the daddy jealous on how she present and network the new dude.
Yeah.
And who's suffering at the end of the day? The kid. This ain't
All
about you. This is about this kid that we created.
The kid, it always trickles down to the kids, man. Always.
But that's not. How many people you know can actually talk about this in here and have that conversation? Probably not too many because they toes don't get stepped on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it takes mature people to admit, you know what, you're probably right. That's probably why this ain't been happening. This probably why this been going on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But how many kids are living with parents and nobody never thought to say, how do I feel about that?
Yeah. Wow.
Like you got a whole other dude. Granted, the kids shouldn't run who you deal with in date. But at some point in time, man, if this kid been used to seeing mom and daddy,
yeah,
and all of a sudden mom and daddy becomes mom and another man,
yeah,
depending on how old that kid is, y'all gotta have a conversation, bro.
Right.
Because if you want this young, because if say it's a older brother, little brother, older brother, daughter, whatever, once daddy leave and mama single, because she having to pick herself up for what happened with daddy, he gonna feel like he the man of the house.
Yeah.
Quite naturally, he gonna become the man of the house.
That's usually the way it is.
And when he become the man of the house and a new dude is brought in, he gonna probably buck that in the beginning.
System, yeah.
Because he gonna be like, say, bro, I've been doing this since my daddy lived.
Who are you? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now he probably still got that solid relationship with his daddy.
Yeah.
So his daddy, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey son, you the man of the house now. Even though me and your mama ain't work out, you still, you know what I'm saying? You the man.
Yeah.
Now this new dude come, you don't just bring him in just to say, respect him.
Right.
If you've been seeing the oldest one taking care of the house, running the house, as you allow him to do, being a man of the house, and you just expect the kids just to step back and just be okay with the decision of who you bring in.
Right.
Come on, man. That kid gonna probably want to have to see that dude. Not hand-wise, but I think he deserves, out of respect, a conversation.
Yeah.
When the co-parent is involved to where people can understand to where it's not an uneasiness in the house.
Right.
Now, them kids, when they go visit dad, they can be like, man, every time dude come over here, my man different.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all that can happen, bro. That can be prevented if a conversation is had.
Yeah.
And once y'all had that conversation, and it's effective communication, when you go to daddy, the opposite, now the conversation is, oh, no, Pop's still a solid dude, man. Like, he don't do this, he don't do that, or whatever. Then dude may be like, okay, you know what, man, let me meet him.
Yeah.
Now that's when that team of support is bonded.
Right.
Because the kid then said, hey, I'm okay with that too.
Right.
Now you got a whole system. And like we say on all the shows, we got a village now.
Exactly.
Supporting these kids.
Yep, I like
but
that.
But mature people have to be involved for that to happen, bro. If you're not mature, it's not going to happen like that.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So, like you said, you've been on both sides of it. When you was with your mom, the mom or whatever, and before you was about to discipline the child, did you say, hey, let me talk to his dad and let him know what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
I didn't feel comfortable. Because again, I thought about how I would feel if somebody was whipping my son.
That's what.
So I was, instead of me just, even though he did something he had no business doing, nah, man, because I know how I would have felt. Hey, man, look, let his daddy know that X, Y, and Z going on. I'd rather you than me.
Yeah.
Because if I was in these shoes, and even though he deserved to get his butt disciplined, I'll punish him before I put my hands on him.
Yeah.
I said, hey, mama, we have to enforce this punishment, but I'm not going to put my hands on another man's kid, bro. And then when I wind up seeing this man face to face, expect this man to just be completely okay with me putting my hands on his kid? Come on, man. Regardless if the kid was wrong.
Yeah.
That's just not what people do, bro. Now, I'm not going to let your son just disrespect me, though.
Right.
Now, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, we're going to have a sit-down conversation to where that kid can understand why what's being done is being done. Like, I'm not going to just shake you up. Now, I'm not going to let your son just punch on me. Hell, nah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to let him do that because he's feeling froggy. Yeah. But I'm a mama.
You're going to shake him like a yoo-hoo.
Shake him like a yoo-hoo. I can't let you just disrespect me, bro. Like, and I don't think a lot of people even think enough to understand the impact of having co-parents.
Right.
The impact this can have on kids, bro. You know how many broken and separated families it is, and I can't wait to go to my dad's house because of this.
Right.
I can't wait to go to my mom's house because of this. But they live with the one they don't want to be with, and they want to go over there and visit the one that's more fun with.
Yeah. Because
his girlfriend is more funner than mama.
Right.
Mama dude is more funner than daddy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the co-parent and everything coming together with, bro. And now you start winding up. That kid will resent daddy because mama because daddy have a more live, a more fun, understanding girlfriend. Yep. Mm-hmm. Not even understanding. Just imagine if he get all that.
Yeah.
If y'all all sit down and come together. Like if I'm not mistaken, man, I think I got some co-parenting going on in my organization, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. One of my coaches, him, his girlfriend, his son's mom, and her dude. I've literally seen them at the game all supporting one kid.
Do they sit together and talk?
Have they sat together? I don't know. I don't want to say yes, I don't want to say no. But I've seen all them same number on whatever supporting their kid. After the game, they all taking pictures.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But it takes mature people to do that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to say that they looking at how this is helping the son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about us right now. Now, after that moment, we can go ahead and do what we do when we leave. But at that moment, that hour or two that you at the game, it's about that kid who jersey number y'all got on y'all back.
Huh.
And that's who it all should be about. If that ain't what it's about, come on, man. We getting dressed and getting all amped up and dressing up like we want to come support, but we really want to make it about us. Now that kid lose. It ain't about that, bro. It ain't about that.
Yeah, you know, and I lied because I did because it just came to me because I was when my parents divorced and split up. I was a teenager. I was like 15, 16.
Yeah. And
when my dad got married, I think I was like 18, so I wasn't even really there. But my sister was there, and I remember me and her because we close, and she would tell me little stuff and go back and forth. I'm like, well, you know, just talk to dad. If you feeling some kind of way, just talk to him. I said, but don't tell mom. Don't do that. Hey, mom in East Texas beef. Don't tell my mom.
Have no understanding.
Zero. I said, talk to daddy. You know, and everything was cool. But I mean, we ain't never had no issues with, you know, my stepmom or nothing like that. So I mean, the co-parent when you said it, I'm thinking like, do I have a co? Like, wait a minute. I got a whole stepmom. I forgot all about it. I forgot all about it.
How many people you really like? Even with what we talking about, don't too many people talk about this, bro.
You're right.
It's I don't want to call it unpopular. I just don't think a lot of people know how. I don't think a lot of people know how to have this conversation to make it about the kid.
Everybody's not mature. Yeah.
Man, look. That's why a lot of these kids are struggling, bro.
Hey, you know, while you playing, I got a homeboy, and I was there. This was years ago, and he had came in town, and we went over to his mom's house, and then went to his dad's house, and they had the same conversation. Remember when I did this? It was me. I did this. Yeah. And then went to the mama house. Nah, that was me. They both said the same thing. And I'm thinking like, damn.
Yeah. It happens, bro. It happens. Sometimes you don't even know that you're doing it.
Right.
You just do it. And at the end of the day, it's about the kid.
Yeah.
It's about the kid. And we forget. We tend to forget all the time. Why? Go ahead. And
don't let the girlfriend look better than the best.
See, I didn't want to go there. What? But I didn't want to go there. Say, man, they gonna make up. That's gonna be the reason why they don't want them over there.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna tell the truth.
Yeah.
But the real reason is she built the little nicer.
Yeah. She got all that ass. Yeah. Hey, I want you to see all that. Hey, we finally got a comment, man. Kate Welsh. She said, learning how to co-parent, especially right after the breakup, takes a lot of maturity. Exactly. And I don't, you know, and especially if the breakup was like somebody cheated or, you know what I'm saying, if it was a rough breakup.
Let the breakup be immature. Let it be because somebody, like you say, cheated. Didn't do right. Man, that don't bring my kid around somebody that's gonna be stiff on them. They ain't trying to hit him because you already cheated. And this probably who you cheated with.
Then she look better too.
You think I'm gonna let my daughter go over here and this is who you cheated on me with? And don't let them been and accepted a lot from you. Don't let them be in. They feel like they the one who made you who you are. You went and gave who I made you to somebody else. Don't let that be in their head.
They entitled.
Say, man, come on, man.
They some entitlement.
There's some entitlement, bro. They not gonna be okay with
when I met you, you was a trash man.
Yeah.
Now you run the trash company.
And you go get some trash.
Wow.
That understanding is nowhere near the same when that happened. Now, what I will say, like they just said, man, I've been saying it from the beginning, bro. It takes a certain level of maturity, bro, to co-parent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it's not no maturity involved, it'll be damage that hurt that kid probably all the way to adulthood. Because people they understanding, why you acting like that and tripping? Let that kid get older and he say, you remember when y'all used to? You remember this, you remember that? I never thought that bothered you. But goddamn, you never thought to ask me.
Exactly.
But it really was bothering the kid the whole time, bro.
Hey, Miss K said, yeah. You know, yeah. You
Who
know how they
said
do
Miss
Miss
K?
K. Yeah. You know, got me looking all homosexual. Yeah. She said, yes, that right there. Amen. Said, I don't know about the looking better though. She said,
She don't know about the
looking better. She said she look better. She gotta be.
But let's put this spin into it. Say you go into a better situation and financially the other person is doing better.
Oh yeah.
Now they can provide for the kid better than you was. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that goes with it, bro.
I didn't even think about that.
Man, I done been there.
Wow.
A lot of that has to do with it. I can provide for this kid better than you.
And don't let the kid say something.
And don't let the kid like, man, every time I go to my daddy, his girlfriend, we're going to say daughter.
Yeah.
Your daughter go over there and her hair come back done all the time.
Yeah.
Man, don't come back here with your hair done no more.
Yeah.
Mama miss one, man, don't come back here with your hair done no more. Who doing your hair? You got her hair falling out. Knowing damn well the hair ain't falling out. It was falling out before she started taking who she took it to the treat right. But you in your feelings and mad, you going to say, man, don't take her over there. Wow. But every time she going over there to the daddy house, the girlfriend see that the girl hair need to be treated a certain way and it's damaged, and she take her to her beautician and she getting baby girl right.
Get it right.
And when she come back home, instead of you appreciating it, you in your feelings.
Right.
Because it don't make you less of a woman, but financially you just couldn't because you didn't have the extra money.
Hey,
but this woman can.
Yeah.
So instead of you being in your feelings, be appreciative and be like, hey man, tell your wife or your girlfriend, man, I appreciate her for doing what she did for baby girl.
Yeah.
But if you're not mature, damn what you did for her. Don't do it no more. That's what some people do, bro. That's a fact. Hey man, that's a known fact, bro. Like it ain't gonna be no understanding with it. And that's where think about it. Say you say don't get her hair done no more. Yeah. And she really gotta respect what you're saying. Right. Don't get her hair done no more. Yeah. Now, baby girl going over there, she been accustomed to getting it done, and all of a sudden, what does this woman tell her? What's her rebuttal to saying, why all of a sudden I ain't can't do it? You know what I'm saying? Now, she just say, your mama said, come on, man, now you gonna go back home. Mama, you told her? Yeah. I can't get my hair done? Come on, man. Like, people don't think that deep into what we talking about, but I just tend to think different, bro. And I look at stuff like that, and the kids are always the ones They suffer. Flip it to the boys. Yeah. Say the daddy can't afford, or say he neglecting. I ain't want you to say can't afford. Wow. Say he neglecting the fact of getting his son hair.
That's a big word. That's a big word. Neglecting.
So what if when he go over there to the other daddy, and he, man, let me take you to my barber. Yeah. And he come back with his haircut. Some dudes be in their feelings about it. Wow. Negro, yours tight, you good. Yeah. Oh, you bolted up, you good.
Oh, I don't like that.
But your son walking around here, come on, man, you get yours cut every week, you wait to get your son cut every month. Yeah. But he go, and now mama dating a dude, and he like, man, I can't have little homie around here, walking around here like that with me. Yeah. Let me take little homie over here to get his hair cut with my boy, man. He come back and he right. Yeah. You got some dudes that'll get in their feelings. Dudes get in their feelings like females, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna be true blue with you. If me and my wife didn't make it and she got with another dude, he was all cut up and shit, like walking around, you know what I'm saying, with a shirt off and like David bouncing titties. I think I'll be a little.
You'll be upset?
I think so.
Because he in better shape?
Yeah, I think so.
Why we gonna be? Man, that sounds like some self-esteem issues.
Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, if I see him walking around, you know what I'm saying, and you know how the kids like to hang on your arms. Yeah. They hanging on his arm. Can't hang on my arm, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but just go get in the gym then.
Wait, we going JIM or GYM? I go to gym so we get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, let's stop making it about us and let's make it about the kid. That's why I use those analogies in this situation, because finances sometimes has a lot to do with why people can't do what they do.
Right.
It don't make them list of a mama or daddy, but if we co-parenting, finances should be no issue now.
Right.
The kid should be able to get everything she wanted, he need or want.
Yeah.
If we now bringing 4 incomes together to make sure this kid, like extracurricular activities counts.
Yeah.
She playing gymnastics, playing football, basketball, soccer, whatever the fees is. Okay, we want to really, she good at it, he good at it.
Right.
Let's put our income together and let's make sure she got everything she need. Like that's the thought process mature people have with it.
Yeah.
But when you try to make it about you, oh, now he ain't playing. Why he ain't playing? I ain't gonna pay for it. Now, what if you don't want to pay for it, but the other parent do?
And still don't want to do it.
And you don't even want him to play because he stay with you. She stay with you.
Has that happened?
Man, it happens all the time, bro. People ain't gonna say it.
Wow.
Man, come on, man.
See,
that's why I'm saying co-parent. That's what I'm saying co-parent. Like when you co-parent, bro, y'all have to be on the same page.
Yeah.
Like if y'all ain't on the same page, little stuff like that can become big. And that kid would literally not be able to play sports because you let your pride stop you from allowing somebody else that is not hurting to pay for their kid to play. You know what I'm saying? And when they come back to mama, like, why? I ain't got it. But his girlfriend got it.
They got it, yeah.
So what's the issue?
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna say, well, I really don't want them to pay, because they gonna be like, really, mama?
Yeah.
That's why, because it's, come on, man.
Yeah.
But if you mature and you worried about your kids' well-being, that shouldn't even, thank you, I appreciate that, man. Because you helped me out in this situation. Yeah. Come on, man, it's pride, bro. It's pride.
Okay.
It is.
I'm like, hey, you teaching me something. You know, every time we do this, man, and you say, a lot of times you full of shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey,
you gonna say this in front of the people?
Hey, they know it. That's family. That's family. They know what it is. Most of the time, I be like, man, I don't know about that one. Hey, man, you dropping something today.
Say, man.
Go ahead,
look,
man.
I done been there.
Yeah,
exactly. I know, like I say, man, I know.
And that what requires you to.
Yeah, man. When you done lived a lot of stuff, man, a lot of stuff I be saying, it ain't just because I read it and seen it. I lived it, bro. Wow. And I always think about how it impacts the kids.
Right.
And when we was talking about coming up with the subject, in my head, I was like, you know what, man, I'm going to hear my boy up and say, let's talk about this here. But I was like, man, I wonder how many people are going to talk about it.
Yeah.
And know how.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you 50 to 60% of the people that come on our show are co-parenting in some way.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? And when people co-parent, they put they spin on it based on how they think it should go.
Right.
Not understanding that you have to do what's best for y'all kid.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? If you do what's best for you, your kid may go with that.
Yeah.
If it's all about you, but you co-parenting for that kid, not for you. You know what I'm saying? And people don't think about it like that, bro.
Of course
they don't.
Hey man, Miss Keisha Miller, what's going on now? She said, yes, my boys played football, but I had to pay for it without the dad. Wow. That's rough.
I didn't want to bring it up, but that happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, bro, when you co-parent, like she just said, again, with me coaching, shout out to the Mo City Buckeyes, man. Shout out to the Mo City Buckeyes. Y'all have kids between the ages of 4 and 12.
Really? You gonna plug them?
Bring them to the Mo City Buckeyes.
What y'all do? Basketball, football?
We do football and basketball. Football ages is 4 to 12. Basketball 9 to 15. If you have kids, you want to be a part of a good organization, come on over here to the Mo City Buckeyes. If you have any questions, inbox me. But going back to what I'm saying, shameless plug,
Yeah.
But I have some parents, bro, that's single moms, but the daddy, like tuition wise, mama been struggling, bro, but her kid want to play. Yeah. And instead of the daddy helping out and saying, no, I got it because I know you struggling, mama gonna take sacrifices, scrape up coins, and pay what she gotta pay to make sure this kid gets what he wanna get.
That's
and for me, bro, if I'm a daddy and I know my son has my DNA and I played ball and I had to struggle, didn't have to struggle, and I know my kid wanna play, there's no way I can be able to sit back and watch his mom come up with the money to help him play a sport that is in his. He has your DNA in him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got your DNA in him, but you letting the mama scrape up the money for him to portray who you gave him through your DNA and hers combined.
But you gave it to him.
You know what I'm saying? But you gave it to him, but he may not even get a chance to show it out because you let your pride, for whatever the reason may be. So my mama, you got to get it on your own because you mad at her. But that kid suffer. Come on, man.
Yeah, Miss Dionne Walker, she said, my child's father doesn't pay for anything. I'm on my own. Period. She capitalized, yeah. Period. She capitalized. Yeah, that's rough, man. And you know, I've seen it too where if the dad don't pay the child support on time or the mom don't pay the child support on time, that's a whole nother just like a big ass confusion.
Hey, man. Child support, I think we talked about this when we talking about letting the system dictate how we deal with our kids.
Sure did.
People, man, like at the end of the day, man, a system shouldn't make you take care of your kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's set up like that. It's systematically set up like that. A system shouldn't make you do right by your kid, mom or dad wise. What I will say, in most cases, mama don't have no damn choice but to do right and take care of.
Yeah.
Dad and hey man, I'm not gonna bash dudes because I'm a dude, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of dudes are able to say, I don't want to or feel like it. And mama ain't got that option. Especially if they staying with mama. And don't let that kid have talent dripping all up and down them, bro.
Yeah.
And financially, she just can't
do it.
Man, that's hurtful, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got to. But if we co-parenting and we know that's what's going on, like, come on, man, I just can't sit up there and allow all this talent just to be wasted. Because I don't want to, if mama making sacrifices and he stay with her most of the time, why daddy can't make one?
Can't do something.
To do something, bro.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, do something, bro. Like,
yeah.
That kid is suffering, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Miss Dionne, she said exactly. She didn't hit us with the period, but she said exactly. Hey, Miss K, she got the. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. Yeah. She got it up there. Yeah.
King, let me ask you. When it comes to pros and cons, and when it comes to pros and cons and co-parenting, how would you handle one of your partners with the situation we discussing? He telling you, man, you know what, bro? I can't. Nah, man, because every time he go over there, it's X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
What advice would you give your partner? You know what he coming to you for advice about. You know he out of line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know he probably in his feelings.
Yeah.
But how would you redirect him? Because at the end of the day, he making it about that kid, but it's really about how he feel.
About how he feel.
What would you advise him to do?
You know me. I'm true blue, and I have zero. No couth, as my wife would say.
No what?
Couth. Yeah, I see him trying to
learn
something.
You learned something. I ain't never heard that before. I thought you got tongue twisted.
No. Couth. Really?
What is couth? I didn't. Hey man,
it's tact.
Okay.
Tact. I didn't want to say tact and just throw it out there.
So you just want to use it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know something too, goddamn.
Hey, let's pass.
Yeah. Couth.
Let's pass couth. Okay.
Yeah. But me being the person I am, I don't pull no punches. And if you wrong, I'm gonna tell you. I feel like I'm not being a friend to you, and I'm not looking out for your kids if I just ride with you and I know you're wrong. If I know you're wrong, I'm gonna tell you you're wrong, and you need to. I'm gonna say, man, what you need to do, talk to your baby. Damn it,
it's a habit. It's a habit.
I've got to get that out of there. Talk to your child's mom.
Yeah.
And y'all need to come up with a plan. And you know, I know a lot of guys that pay child support and they don't have it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they full of crap because they say they don't have it, but they got new this, new that, and they'll tell me, man, I ain't got it. But bro, you just put brand new rims.
You weighing your child support.
Exactly.
You ride around in your child support. I feel it.
And I keep it 1,000 with him, man. Hey, you wrong.
But what if he's just so stiff? Because, you know, some dude like, bro, you just don't know, bro.
Right,
like,
and I had that.
bro.
Yeah,
like, she be tripping, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, man, some of these stories they're exaggerated a lot.
Say it. Yeah.
They're exaggerated a lot, both the dudes and the females. But at the end of the day, bro, some of this stuff be true. Some of the females really be tripping.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these dudes really be lame, bro.
Yeah.
They realize
suck.
sorry dudes out here, bro.
Yeah, man.
And hey, I'm not by no means from the bash to men, because I don't mean bash, but I keep it 1,000.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of kids that's suffering because the grown-ups can let what they misunderstanding was put it to the side and make sure their kid get what they need. Like, and it's hurtful, bro, because of the field I'm in. I see it a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the kids don't know how to explain. I've actually even heard a kid say one time, man, why mom and dad are always fighting?
Wow.
Like, why? Like, why they always... And we don't seem to think that these kids see and understand more than what they come out from thinking.
Yeah.
We don't... I mean, they don't understand, man. They don't get that. No, bro. Them kids be understanding it.
They get it.
They get it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, our kids are really, really, really mature, bro, and they pay attention. And when the kids said that, I was like, I at that moment, I wanted to just make him, I wanted to erase everything he's seen that made him think that, because you never know how long that memory will stay in his head.
Right.
Dang, why mom and dad gotta fight all the time?
Yeah.
Like, all the time? But then he'll go to school and get more care from a coach, a counselor, a teacher, and attention than he get from home because mom and dad are beefing.
Yeah.
So the co-parenting thing affects the kid, not just sports, even though we've been leaning on sports. You can say from education-wise.
Well,
Let them go to school
oh,
and they can perform right.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
what's going on with you? Why you ain't?
Yeah.
Man, you don't know what that kid has had to go through to get to school.
You know, man, why you are so right, because, you know, I got a lot of kids.
Yeah.
And everybody got a job. Everybody got a chore.
Right.
Hey, they feet still growing. Hey, you getting shoes? I'm paying for you. Say, get that trash out.
Yeah.
Man, Junior, this dude is so lazy. I love him to death. And he's just like me.
Yeah.
So I see it. I was lazy when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, we standing outside for the bus, and I'm looking like, why I see everybody trash cans? And I don't see my trash can. Hey, so I say, hey, what get that trash? Hey, and you know, I've never been one to care about embarrassing my kids. I do it on purpose sometimes.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And he went to got the trash, and he was under his breath. I know he called me a fat MF. I know, fat. Hey, yeah. But you know, he went to school, and like maybe an hour later, I got an email. He's Junior's not listening. Junior's doing this. Junior, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong? And I'm like, I did just embarrass this boy. So because of what I did, yeah, the whole day was messed up.
The whole day
so yeah, you're right. You're right.
I be trying to be right sometimes.
Sometimes.
I be trying to be right sometimes.
You're not all the time. Yeah. Hey, you go. And now, just because you got your new edge up, turtle wax your forehead is extra shiny. Yeah, you ain't done nothing. Hell. Yeah.
But to piggyback on what you just said, it was something I think I shared a couple of weeks ago, and I say, what you do or say to your kid before they go to sleep,
yeah,
and when they wake up, impacts them the rest of the day.
Yeah, you're right.
And you have to be mindful as parents,
right,
what we instill in our kids before they go to school,
right?
Because you like what you just did, even though it was discipline, that disrupts this whole day. When they lay down and go to sleep with that on their brain, so they wake up like that.
Yeah. So
a lot of people don't understand. Granted, hey, things happen. Parents be stressed, job wise. The kid's mama, the kid daddy got problems. And sometimes the kid is the one that gets the back end of their stress.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not even understanding, man, if he just do, or he didn't, man, go in the room.
Yeah.
Because you done found out now the baby daddy or the child's father then got a new woman.
Right.
So the kid ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right.
You just got the phone or your homegirl, that screenshot of the picture.
Yeah, yeah, look at
and
it.
You look at it. And you like, man, this MF. Go in your room.
Yeah.
Shit. Junior like, what
I
I do?
nothing to do with him.
Yeah, nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It happens, bro.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying all the time everybody handle a situation like that, bro. But co-parenting, I don't think a lot of people put as enough emphasis on it as it should be, bro, because they don't even think about the mistakes that be being made because they be in the moment.
Right.
And after the moment is when the kid not responding, acting up, cutting up, and you're like, why are you doing this?
Right.
Well, hold on, mama. Do you not know that for the past 10 years, I've always seen you and daddy?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden it's you and somebody else?
Yeah.
Or it's dad and somebody else?
Yeah.
That impacts kids.
Yeah.
And people don't seem to think or put enough thought into, I might need to sit down and have a conversation with my kids about this transition we going to go from what it was to what it's going to become.
Right.
And I don't think people take the time to really sit down and talk to their kids, bro.
Yeah, and you know what I think too, man. And I know in our community, the black community, I know we were older, we were younger, it was like this. Nobody really did the counseling. You know what I'm saying? But now I see it's a little bit more acceptable to go to counseling and everything. And that, the same situation, I had a homeboy that made y'all need to go talk to somebody. Yeah, y'all need to go talk to somebody. All of y'all, mama, the kid, and you, to get on the same page because it was tearing the kid up. Yeah, he was wilding out.
He probably told her.
Yeah, he was wilding out.
And y'all, because y'all just made a decision. Oh, you'll be all right.
Yeah,
you'll be all right.
Yeah.
But how you know that kid gonna be all right, man? You don't see this kid that got in trouble for 3 weeks in a row, and you never step back to think, what if this has something to do with his whole livelihood has been altered because who's in it now compared to who's been being in it?
Right.
People don't think like that, man. But hey, man, I don't want to come off like I know everything.
Yeah.
I just pay attention to kids and their mannerisms and their behavior changes and patterns when they change. Mama, you happy now, but now all of a sudden your daughter start being a little bit more extra. She tripping.
Oh yeah.
She doing certain things she probably wasn't doing before.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, when you do finally have a conversation, come on, man, what if she was a daddy's girl?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, daddy now with somebody else.
I didn't even think about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, daddy's girl, dad is not in the house no more.
Yeah.
And that was her comfort.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was who she went to when things was going on wrong.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, that's not in the house no more because you and daddy didn't work out.
Yeah.
What does that little girl do now when she used to come home and tell daddy about her day? She used to come home and vent or whatever the case may be. Now she have to call daddy or go over somewhere else.
Yeah.
She may not even be comfortable being a daddy's girl around another woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
People don't take a lot of thought into stuff like this here, bro. Like, they really don't. They don't. Man, why you all of a sudden you tripping now? Why mom and, like, sometimes mom and the daughter be beefing all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's a lot that has to do with daddy not in the house no more.
Dang.
And she was a daddy's girl, and they had that bond, and now that bond is separated. And the co-parenting not, and y'all ain't co-parenting. Look, baby girl, daddy ain't gone nowhere. He just stands. Like, y'all don't have that kind of conversation with her to make her feel comfortable with the new man and make her understand daddy ain't really gone. And you just say, oh, you'll be all right. Go to your room. You'll be okay. Come on, man. You can't do that kid like that, man. When she leaned on daddy for whatever she was leaning on him for. Yeah. You can't do it like that, bro. Wow. And people don't think that would impact people, bro. They do all the time.
Okay, yeah. Again, I'm really impressed. You impressed me right now.
Say, man, what you thought I was? You thought I was dumb?
I ain't never gonna call you dumb. Because if you dumb, I'm dumb. and then we be dumb. I can't do that. Most of the time you full of shit.
Say, man, I be adapting to the conversation, bro. That's what I do.
Really?
I be adapting to the conversation.
Hey.
And I'm adapting now to the conversation.
Yeah.
And one of the things we said on one of the show, bro, you have to be able to wear many hats.
Right.
This is just a different hat I'm putting on.
That's good.
And it's required based on what we talking about.
I like this.
Hey, man, it's elements to me, bro. I'm not just, these
really
glasses ain't just for, he said it's not a prop.
Yeah. You really can't see.
I really can't see.
Hey, man, we're going to go ahead and shut it all down, man.
Yeah, man. We're going to shut it down, man. We got to go do some co-parenting right now.
Yeah.
Junior, man. We're going to go support Junior.
This the village.
Yeah.
Because if he don't grab at least 10 rebounds, that's his ass.
Yeah, I'm going to slap a couple times.
Yeah. For real. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all for coming on. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Share this on y'all page. We came at y'all for 6 o'clock because we got to go support Junior.
Yeah.
So we got to go do what we do, man. But we'll be back at y'all Monday, 8 o'clock with a spicy one. Cause I know y'all need some spice in your life. So Monday we're going to hit y'all with a spicy one, man.
Okay. I always talk about something to eat spicy.
Man, what is a food thing?
It's spicy.
So everything I just did that made me do this here just went down the drain.
When you said spicy.
Wow.
You shouldn't have said spicy.
Wow.
You could have said hot.
Wow.
You could have said muy caliente.
I don't even know how to say that. So I'm not gonna try. Hey, 2 Man with an Opinion, man. We gonna holler at y'all, man.